Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Conceptual Genetics and Breeding. So in today's video we are going to discuss our next gene interaction, that is polymeric gene interaction. In this polymeric gene interaction the F2 ratio is going to change into 9:6:1. So what is polymeric gene interaction is basically, in this gene interaction the dominant allele of the two genes, they produce identical phenotype, okay, when they are present with the homozygous recessive state of the other gene. So whenever the first gene or second gene it will be present alone, it will give the identical phenotype, okay. When A is present with small b, okay, either capital A, small b, or small capital A, small b, okay, they will produce certain phenotype, let's say pink color, okay. So when this small a is it is present with capital B or with capital B small b, it will also produce the pink color phenotype, okay. So both the dominant allele of both the genes, they will give us the same phenotype, identical phenotype, okay, when they are present with the recessive allele of the other gene. And when both the dominant genes are present together, their phenotypic effect is enhanced in the additive or cumulative manner. The meaning of it is, this sentence is that when both dominant allele like capital A, capital B, when they will be present together, their phenotypic effect will enhance. Means B will produce phenotype, A will also produce phenotype, and the resulted phenotype will be like intensive in color, okay. Suppose we are taking the example of color production. When A and B, we all know that A is going to produce pink color and B also going to produce pink color. This pink and pink, it will be like in additive manner, we can say it will join together and it will produce some dark color, okay, like red color, by the addition of both this production of A gene and this produce of B gene. They will be both present together and they will give us a little bit, not a little bit, basically it will give us more intense color, okay, and it will be resulted into some different phenotype. So that's why it is known as polymeric gene interaction, because the two genes, they give us identical result. Like for example, we have taken this, if capital A is present alone with small b, then it will give us pink color. When capital B is present alone with small a, it will give us pink color also. When capital A and capital B both are present together, it will give us red color, okay. Because this pink and this pink color, A is producing pink color and B is also producing pink color. This will be joined together, and by mixing this pink, it will give us more intense color. Either it will be more dark or deep pink color, or it will be red color, okay. When recessive allele of both the genes are present together, that is small a, small b, it will produce no color, okay. Because for color production, either capital A should be there or capital B should be there, or both should be present together. If capital A or capital B absent, then color production will not be there. So ultimately white color will be observed, okay. So that's why in this gene interaction, basically three type of phenotype are observing in the ratio 9:6:1, okay. So how we will obtain this ratio, we will see in the coming slide. So here we have taken the example of this on length in barley, okay. On length in barley, it is basically controlled by two gene A and B, okay. And what is on? On is the thin needle like extension of lemma. So the agriculture students, they all know that what is on. So basically, if you have seen the plant of barley, it is having this type of like this spike is there. Okay, where seed basically seed production are there, it is known as spike. It is the upper ear, this is the stem, and here it is observed. And on the single spikelate there are this type of needle like extension observed. Okay, in each and every spike this extension is observed, this needle like structure is there. Okay, and this needle like structure is known as awns. So this awn length, how much length is there, it is basically governed by two genes in barley, that is capital A and capital B gene. So capital A gene, if capital A gene alone is present, then it will give us this medium length of awn. Okay, so awn length will be medium here. If capital B alone is present with small a, then again medium length of awn will be observed, because we all know that the both dominant gene, capital A gene and capital B gene, they will produce the identical phenotype. Okay, alone, whenever they will be present alone with recessive alleles of the other gene, they will produce the identical phenotype. So whether capital A is present with small b, okay, this dash meaning is A dash meaning is it may be capital A or it may be capital A small a. Okay, so capital A is present with small b, then medium length awn will be observed. When this is small a and capital B is present, okay, either capital B or capital B small b, then also medium length of awn will be observed, because both A and B, they are producing the identical phenotype due to this polymeric gene interaction. When A and B both are present together, either in the form of capital A, capital B, small b, or in the form of capital A, capital B. Okay, so they will be producing long awn now, because we have already said that both A and B, they will produce awn length, and this awn length will be added together and it will be resulting into long awn. So here A will produce medium awn and B will also produce medium length of the awn. This will be joined together and it will be resulted into long length of the awns. Okay, so their effect, that's why we have already said that both are expressing their self in additive manner. Okay, so the product of A and the product of B will be joined together, resulted into the some other kind of phenotype. Okay, like here medium and medium, the length, it has been joined together, it will giving us long awn. And when recessive allele of both the genes are present together, there will be no awn production. Okay, small a, small b, because either capital A or capital B should be present for the awn production. So here no awn production will be there, and the resulted plant will be said as awnless plant. Okay, so their awn will not be there. So as a result of this polymeric gene interaction, the F2 ratio will change into 9:6:1 from 9:3:3:1. Okay, so how this ratio will going to change, we will see in this example of this awn length. Okay, so first of all we will cross parents. The first parent is having long awn, and because it is having long awn, it will have the genotype capital A, capital B, and the second plant, it is having awnless, means awn will not be there, and it is having the genotype small a, small b. So when we cross them together, the F1 plant will be produced, and all the F1 plant will be having the genotype capital A, capital B, small b, and they all will have long awns. Why? Because both capital A and capital B are present together. So now we will produce our F2 population by making self-pollination in the F1 plant. So we will self-pollinate this F1 plant, and we will produce our F2 population. So how? We all know that first we have to make the gametes, okay, the male gamete and the female gamete, and they will be same because we are doing self pollination in the F1 plants. So we will see the gamete formation, capital A small a, capital B small b, and here we will take all the possibility uh, of each allele of first gene with other allele of the second gene. So first, if capital A will go with capital B, then first type of gamete will produce. If capital A will go with small b, then second type of gamete will produce. If small a will go with capital B, then third type of gamete will produce, and if small a will go with small b, then fourth type of gamete will produce. So same gamete will produce in female also, and we will cross them in all possible combination to get our F2 population. Okay, so here if first gamete will cross with first gamete, then capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B. So here long on will be observed because both are present, capital A and capital B both are present here. When this will cross with this, then again long on length will be observed. When this will cross with this, then again long on length will be observed. Why? Because both capital A and capital B are present here. When this will cross with this, then again हमें we will get long on length because capital A and capital B both are present together. So here we can see that there are different genotypes are there. Okay, here capital A, capital A, capital B is there. In second, capital A, capital B, small b is there. And third, capital A, small a, capital B is there. And fourth one is capital A, small a, capital B, small b. But all will give us long on length. Okay, because we all know that capital A and capital B both are dominant. Okay, and both are present here in each and every plant. In this plant also, in this plant, and this plant also. So when we cross this second gamete with this first gamete, then again we will observe long on length. When this will cross with this, then now capital A, small b is there. Now we get the medium on length because now only capital A is present here. Okay, when we will cross this with this, then again we will observe the long on length. When this will cross with this, then again we will observe the medium length because now capital A is alone present with small b. Okay, either capital A or capital A small a, it doesn't matter. Okay, because capital A is present. Okay, then it will give us medium length. When third gamete will cross with this first gamete, then we will observe long on length. When this will cross with this, again we will observe on long on length. Okay, when this cross with this, we will observe the medium on length. Now capital B is alone present with small a, so it will give us medium on length. When this will cross with this, again we will observe the medium on length. Okay, when this fourth female gamete will cross with first male gamete, it will give us long on length as both capital A and capital B are present here together. When this will cross with this, we will get the medium on length. Okay, because capital A is present now with small b. When this will cross with this, we will get the medium on length because small a and capital B is there. Only capital B is there, so it will produce medium on length. When this will cross with this, now small a, small b, the recessive allele of both the genes are present together. It will result into no ons production, means the plant will be onless. Okay, in this plant no ons will going to produce. So ultimately we will see the ratio. Here you can see that in 9 plant there will be long on production. Okay, so here you can see that in this first plant it is long on, it is also having long on, third one also, fourth one also, fifth, okay, sixth, 7, 8, okay, and one more is there, this 9. So 9 plant will be having long ons. 6 plant will have medium on. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So these 6 plant will have medium on and one plant will be having no on production, or we can say it will be on less. So here this ratio 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1, the normal F2 ratio. Okay, when we are making dihybrid cross, we observe this 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 ratio. It is going to change into 9 is to 6 is to 1 in case of this polymeric gene interaction. Okay, so I hope this polymeric gene interaction is clear to all of you now, like how the gene act and how their interaction takes place, the dominant allele, how they express their self, okay, with each other and modify the expression or modify the phenotypic effect, which ultimately modify this ratio, okay, this ratio into 9 is to 6 is to 6 is to 1. So some other character in which this polymeric gene interaction is present in case of plant, it is fruit shape in squash. Okay, this fruit shape is also governed by this polymeric gene interaction in case of squash. So this is all about this gene interaction. Thank you so much.